4 reasons why you should watch anime Let's Go Karaoke. It's funny as hell, and the premise of it is also very funny. It's about Yakuza Narita Kyoji, who asked a middle schooler, Satomi Oka, to teach him how to sing in karaoke. And if you're confused right now, the middle schooler Satomi Oka was also confused as hell. But basically, Kyoji's boss, his Yakuza family boss, really loves karaoke, and he has a perfect pitch. So he held a contest for karaoke with all Yakuza family members. And if you are the worst singer, the boss will make tattoo on your body, and the tattoo is gonna to be like the worst tattoo possible. Not only like the boss is going to choose the thing that you're gonna hate, or not, it's going to be super painful because boss doing really bad job in his tattoo. So a giant almost 40 years old Yakuza came up to a 40 years old boy and said like, I'm so afraid of getting a tattoo. So the dynamic is already set in these relationships. So the funniest thing, I don't want to spoil you anything, but basically this dynamic between these characters, because Satomi Oka is obviously scared of the Yakuza at the beginning for very obvious reasons, because Yakuzas are scary, they are criminals. And Narita Kyoji is always scared for the silliest reasons. And you can see them all the time. Like, Narita is always super calm and super chill if he's doing something illegal, let's say at least. And he's so emotional when it has something to do with his singing. Like when Satomi saying like, oh, your pitch so bad, bro. And he's like, no. So so the dynamic between characters, it's super hilarious. The reading is super hilarious, and I've been fan of manga, so I watched anime knowing what's gonna happen, but I still love so much. And manga is just 1 volume, so that's why I'm going to tell you my next point, why you should watch Let's Go Karaoke. Since manga is just 1 volume, the anime is very short. It's 4 episodes, and there's going to be a 5th episode, but at the end of September, and it's going to be fully original. So currently 4 episodes of anime covered all the manga, and it even added some new original scenes. So it's not a big commitment, you know, there's sometimes someone recommending you anime and they're saying, oh, you know, it gets better after episode 10 or whatever. That's not the case. It gets great since first second. All 4 episodes that's out there on Crunchyroll are super funny, are super entertaining. You don't have an excuse to not watch it because it's not a big commitment, so please watch those. And talking about having great visuals, we're going to the next point. Reason 3. The animation and casting for this anime is so good. So since I mentioned, I've been manga's fan for a couple of years, and when the anime was announced, I was sure it's going to be, you know, a regular slice of life style anime, which is not like looking bad but not great. Recently especially the colors can be saturated and the movement is not smooth and stuff like that. So that's not the case with Let's Go Karaoke. It actually looks very good. The colors are bright, every animation panel is very good. All the songs, all animations, all things like that, they're so good. And also they added a lot of that wasn't in manga. So you can fill in the gaps, you know, it's not like just colored manga panels. The story has its own vibe, its own energy, and you can see that people who were making this story, they were very into it. And talking about it, the casting, Narita Kyoji, the Yakuza guy, He's voiced by Ono Daisuke. You probably heard him in JoJo Bizarre Adventure, in Black Butler, in Osomatsu-san, in Durarara, Attack on Titan. I put his roles on the screen. He's a very popular veteran of voice acting in Japan. He really wanted to voice Kyoji, and I have to say, he had a big competition. So Kyoji was voiced throughout the years by different popular voice actors. For instance, for manga promotion, Kyoji was voiced by Nakamura Yuichi, who's, Gochi Satoru. And in live reading event of manga a couple of years ago in Japan, Kyoji was voiced by Eguchi Takuya, who's Spy Family's main spy. Maybe Eguchi is not like veteran as Nakamura Yuichi or Ono Daisuke, but he's a very big star right now in Japan. So Ono Daisuke had to rent a separate recording studio for his audition of bad singing in karaoke for Kyoji to convince cast and director, though he is going to be the one who's going to voice Kyoji. And honestly, he fits perfectly. Honestly, I didn't expect, I really love Ono Daisuke. He's voicing my beloved Endo from Windbreaker, but I wasn't sure how he would sound with his Kansai dialect, and it's like the character speaking on this one. But he was perfect. He is playful, he is sometimes sexy, but unhinged tones. And also, of course, Satomi Oka's performance, Horia-shun, his voice actor, he did such a great job. So, and also, again, the casting, they went to so above and beyond. For instance, there is a scene where Yakuza, not Narita Kyoji, not Ono Daisuke, when different Yakuzas were singing, and some of them, were singing poorly, but there was, one character who was singing really well, and his performance was 3 seconds long, it was a very short performance. But they hired for this character, for those 3 seconds, Uchida Yuma, who's voicing Sakura from Windbreaker, and who's actually a singer in Japan, to show it, that this character has a skill. So we hired a skilled voice actor for 3 seconds. And you can see how extra this team, the casting went, and this anime had such a passionate team behind it, and this passion, it's always it's a big enjoyment to watch a passionate team working on the project. Reason 4. Let's Go Karaoke is culturally significant original work. I know everyone are tired of remakes or similar things that's going around, so if you're looking for something fully original, Karaoke Iko, Let's Go Karaoke is definitely something you should check out, but I also said it's culturally significant, and I will elaborate what I mean by that. So, Wayama Yama is the author of original manga Let's Go Karaoke, is very popular in Japan right now. If you go there for anime shop, in bookstore, in manga shop, you will see her books everywhere. Her works are in high demand in Japan right now. And how it all started. It started when she tried at first to pitch Let's Go Karaoke to a magazine, and she was denied because the story was too original. It's not official reason, but you know what I mean. And she decided to self-publish it, to publish it as doujinshi. And she was so successful, she sold out everything in one day, and people kept demanding more. So it all ended up with Kadokawa, a big publishing house in Japan, approaching Wayama Yama-sensei and suggesting her to publish Let's Go Karaoke. And it was a great success. Let's Go Karaoke has a live-action movie that was also successful. I think it's on Netflix. You can also watch it. So what it proves that sometimes, the publishing houses, the editors trying to put an author into a box, but they fight it, they self-publish. They can prove that being original, even without, you know, huge marketing budget and stuff like that, you still can create something unique and interesting, and people will like it. People will try to get this, because like her doujinshi original Let's Go Karaoke, it's sold out, and now it's impossible to get the original book unless you are ready to pay like $200 at least. I think it's on the resellers. I think it's even more right now. So Let's Go Karaoke is a phenomenon in Japan that happened, and I think if you are looking for something original and impactful, you definitely need to check Let's Go Karaoke. I really wanted to make a video where I just trying to convince you to watch anime I loved. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a comment. I actually have so much anime this year, I can make video like that. So if you enjoyed it, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I make videos about Japan, anime, manga, and life in general. My next video is going to be on Thursday, so I'll see you in the next one.